So I'm gonna go straight into the video, and I'll be making these Gucci shoes, except for the details you see right there in the bottom. And inside it does say Gucci, but I don't end up doing that because I think it'll take me too long. But anyway, I'm just taking some polymer clay, and I'm using pink right here, but in the end I do painted the colors it's supposed to be. And anyways, I'm just gonna flatten it out and I'm gonna shape it. I finished giving it this shape, and that's how thick I have it. And now I'm just rolling out a ball of clay, putting it right there, and I dented it a little bit. Now I'm rolling out a cylinder, and this is going to be for the side of the shoe. So I ended up doing 2 of these, and I blended them together to make one piece going all around the shoe. So now to make it look a little bit more like a shoe, I'm taking 2 chunks off of both of the sides. And I'm just using my X-Acto knife to make sure everything's nice and even. I also pinched the end a little bit to give it that shape. And now I'm rolling out a cylinder to make the tongue of the shoe. And now I'm just gonna blend that out, but I did leave 2 side flaps. But if you do the shoe, you don't have to do that. Just blend it all in, because in the end they end up like disappearing since I touched it a lot, and it's just better to do it towards the end. I'll show you when. And I smooth it out from the inside. There you go, it looks good. And I'm making it look more realistic by pushing the tongue inside sort of and closing it in between the 2 side flaps. Okay, so now I'm going to make that side piece, and I'm putting that onto both of the sides. And after smoothing it out a lot, I have this, and it looks pretty good right now. Now I'm going to move on to the shoelaces. So I cut a piece of that strand of clay, and I'm using a bobby pin here to kind of indent a hole so that I could poke it later. And with my X-Acto knife, I'm cutting off the excess. And I'm just continuing to do this, and as you can see in the picture, some shoelaces go on top and some go underneath, so I'm doing that. And make sure to leave a little bit like space between the tongue and the shoelaces so they're a little bit more elevated. And I finished adding all the shoelaces. So I rolled out a piece of clay, and now I'm just trying to make that design you see on the shoe. So I went ahead and did that to both sides, and I also added that little mushroom piece in the back. So now I'm just cutting the ends of the shoelace, and it's giving it like a triangle end now. And this is gonna make it look like the shoelace is going inside the grommet. So I just kept repeating that process, and I'm perfecting everything here, all the details. And also I'm taking a needle to poke in some holes to make it look like the shoelaces are actually going inside the shoe. For the stitches, I'm taking skinny pieces of clay and one by one putting them on there to make it look like that. And okay, so I'm all done with that part. And now I'm going to add the finishing details, like that side piece on both sides. Okay, so I'm done with those, and now I'm just basically doing the same thing except adding it to the middle. So I put that piece on both sides as well. And I'm also shaving a little bit of the middle. Okay, all done, and I'm gonna move on to the next step, which is rolling out a thin piece of clay and I'm cutting it along the shoe, and this is just so that the bottom could be smooth. Okay, so I rolled out another cylinder and made it flat, put that around the shoe, and then there you go. So I basically just rolled out a ball of aluminum foil, and this adds the texture that you see right there in the picture. So I didn't show this part in the video, but I quickly wrote in Gucci in the back, as you can see right there, and it's all done finally. I thought I was gonna finish it in like one day, but no, it took me about 3 days to finish this. So I baked it, and now I'm gonna paint it all white, and for this I'm just using a makeup sponge and dabbing the white paint on it. After 4 coats of the acrylic white paint, it looks like this, and now I'm just gonna add the red and the green stripes, and also for the back part I used the same green. I just added a lighter green to make the lines. Okay, so here is how it looks like, and now here it is compared to the size of my hand. So it's pretty tiny and it'll look really cool as a keychain as well. I had a lot of fun making this, so if you guys want to go ahead and try it out, feel free to post it on Instagram with the hashtag purplecake28. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video and for all of your support. I'm so excited because I have new videos coming up soon. Bye guys!